And that's sort of what I've been doing with my last 3 months. If you're familiar with my videos, you're familiar with the fact that the energies working with me very strongly are putting through the idea that when I wake up to start my day, I am in fact still dreaming. And this I know has become the key for me. This is the way I become lucid in dreams. This is the tool. Like so many will look at their hands or have other ways to become lucid in a non-physical environment. This is my way. Simply realizing I am in a dreamscape. So what I do is just on purpose step back and deliberately look around myself and let it through. Let through that realization that I'm in a dreamscape. I do this during the day, and when I do this during the day, a very similar thing begins happening that happens fully when I'm lying down, consciously sleeping, coming lucid in a dream. The environment begins to give way. I'm going to be relaying to you some of these things that begin happening, the experiences themselves, just sharing the experiences themselves, how they happen, how they play out, realizations that come through to me, changes that occur in the physical body system as the realization comes through, etc., etc. I'm really rather interested at this point on running consciousness experiences, and to give you just a little idea of some of the experiments I've been running. Let's see, the first one I tried was with my friend Chris, who is on a lucid dreaming, astral projection, out-of-body experience talk board that I really like. It's my favorite one. It's called Explorations in Consciousness. Explorations in Consciousness. Sorry. You can find that link on my page down what will be to you the left side, along with some other links. I do share the majority of my experiences there. When you find me absent from YouTube, you can always find me there. I'd love to see you there. Chris and I were trying to astrally project into a non-physical environment to each other to meet up. We each had code words. We were going to try to get the code words from each other, come back, and see if we had gotten the right code words, to see if we actually did make an actual non-physical contact. Now, Chris's life became busy, got interesting in itself, and that experiment sort of fizzled by the wayside. As it was fading to the background, I began a new experiment where I attempted some of these ideas are quite funny, but you know, you have the ideas and you try them and you see what happens and you see what you learn. But what I tried to do was I tried to unkey myself from this reality so I wasn't locked into it anymore. I don't want to be locked into it anymore so much. that was the next semi-intelligent thing for me to do, or so I thought at the time. And so I began this experiment. I was going to try to unkey myself from this reality by spending more time in the inner worlds via meditation and conscious sleep. And what I learned was that for me, this was not the right approach. For some people, may be and probably is the right approach. But for me, because what I am attempting to do is not just ascend my consciousness, but my physical body as well, what I learned more deeply, much more deeply. I mean, it's rooted in my very being to the core now, is that the way for me to unkey myself from this reality is straight ahead, straight through this reality. Now, I can't remember if I said this already or not, because this is like the third or fourth take on this video, so this is going to be sort of funny if I already said this, but some of you who are following my videos know that the energy's working with me very strongly, want me to realize that when I wake up to start my day, I'm still dreaming. So even if I said that before, I'll just say it very quickly now again here. This is what's coming through more and more. This is what's making it easier and easier for me to spend more time in this reality, because I am realizing that although I have not yet been able to stabilize myself and an experience in a non-physical environment, such as when I'm laying down and coming lucid through my conscious sleep, I'm stabilized already in a non-physical environment every moment of every day. I don't need to lay down, close my eyes, and go in that way. I'm in already. Right now, I am still dreaming. Something far wider than Casey is dreaming. But this Casey person, she's the avatar for this wider consciousness to experience this dreamscape, this non-physical environment, this reality. It's getting clearer and clearer every moment of every day, and as it does, I find myself waking up here. I find myself becoming lucid here. And just like when I become lucid in a non-physical environment the other way, non-physical laws, non-physical phenomena begins to occur. When I do it the other way, when I lay down, close my eyes, go into the inner worlds that way, when I become lucid, I may levitate, I may teleport, I may communicate telepathically, all sorts of things like this. And these are the things that it's just at the very beginnings of happening, but it's happening. The same feelings I feel through my body and the non-physical environments while laying down are the same things that I'm beginning to feel here. The same things that happen when I transition that way are happening here, this way. And all of this, I know, is designed to help me in the moment of my actual, not just conscious, but physical body ascension from this reality. So this is the way I will be continuing. I hope you enjoy the new series. I hope I wasn't too repetitive or too redundant in this one. I will endeavor to get clear so that I can speak with you in a way that's not so all over the place. For now, this. In the next couple days, I'll begin putting through the new series. I hope you are all well. I hope to hear from you. Namaste.